Kolbrin Bible, Book 5, Chapter 32. This chapter seems to be more about psychiatry, clearly medical, but I prefer to address when it is clear where it violates God's gift of free will. MAN 32:9. A man is melancholy. It is not that a demon has made its abode in his body. It is not a sickness of the body. See if his land is feeble. Look at his crops. Have they failed? If the wife of a man be unfaithful, his crops will not grow. If his sister be unmarried and unchaste, he will suffer infertility in his herds. The trees of his garden will not bear fruit. Corn and wheat will not yield their bounty. A man's daughter being unmarried and unchaste, his birds and beasts will waste away. He will become downcast in spirit. His eyes will become dull. The cure is not within the man. His body is not unsound. No demon abides there. The cure is in the daughter. The man must brand her with burning brands. She must be branded in stripes. She must name the man who made her impure. She must denounce the one who made her a fountain of impurity. Her impurity afflicts her father. It goes forth, invisible as air, to lay hold on his birds and beasts. If she would be tested, she is given a drought. It is gall of dog, juice of aloe, ashes of goat horn, each one measure in 5 measures of water. If she throws up the evil, she is purged and purified. If there is no evil, it does not come up. She makes an image of the man who made her impure. He brought evil into her. She burns his image in purifying fire. Into the ashes go all her thoughts and longings for him. She is free from evil. MAN 32:10. A woman knows an adulteress and locks the secret in her heart. She does not denounce the adulteress. Her male kindred go to war or to hunt. They will die or be wounded. The knowledge hidden in her heart becomes like a barb in living flesh. It becomes putrid, a thing of evil, as putrid flesh gives off an aroma of corruption, which pollutes as it festers and spreads evil. So does hidden knowledge of evil fester in the subtle essences. It spreads abroad, and his blood cries to blood. It reaches the blood of a man under strain. This woman must be branded in stripes and purified. She must denounce the adulteress. The adulteress would be dealt with. Then, like an unchaste woman, purified with the water of maidens, the blood of a guilty man must be split, to save the blood of one who has done no wrong. The physician does not punish, and he does not seek out one who deserves punishment. The art of the physician is to heal. MAN 32:11. Men suffer sickness of the heart. They become sad. Their birds, their beasts, their crops are stricken. But the evil springs not from evil festering in women. The evil is within themselves. Their household is in disorder. They are confused in thought. They say one thing when they mean another. None is at peace with them. They become hot ones. They must no longer strive to dwell in the north wind. They must labor for another, or take up the tools of a craftsman. Better a long life in poverty and peace than a short life weighed down by riches and care. One of the things I can't ignore is that old text placed in a book does not mean all text in it are wise. It is a mix of wisdom or man's law. Man's law can seem wise, but if it violates God's gift, then it cannot stand the test of time. Clearly, these 3 verses places blame unfairly on women. 32:9, crops failing because his wife cheats. Couldn't be because he is depressed and is not working. Crops failing, or the man will suffer infertility because a sister is unchaste. Couldn't possibly be because the man was born flawed or because of worry is unable to perform. The man's birds and beasts waste away. It must be because his daughter is unmarried and no longer a virgin. And the answer to all of this is to damage the woman. That is insane. At no point does the blame fall on the man. Yet God gives us free will. Just because others' actions cause you discomfort does not mean it excuses your behavior. How is it wise to play the victim and hide from your own actions? 32:10. Just because a woman stays silent, she must be punished because she was unlucky enough to have a husband who's having a bad life. 32:11. It finally seems to place blame on the man, but wait, the blame is because he allowed disorder in his household. The solution is to take everything from him and force him to live as a pauper. Really, wonder where the wealth and family go to.